The World Cup is a gold trophy that is awarded to the winners of the FIFA World Cup Association football tournament. Since the advent of the World Cup in 1930, two trophies have been used, the Jules Rimet Trophy from 1930 to 1970, and the FIFA World Cup Trophy from 1974 to the present day. The first trophy, originally named Victory, but later renamed in honor of former FIFA president Jules Rimet, was made of gold-plated sterling silver and lapis lazuli and depicted Nike, the Greek goddess of victory. Brazil won the trophy outright in 1970, prompting the commissioning of a replacement. The Jules Rimet Trophy was stolen in 1983 and never recovered. The subsequent trophy, called the FIFA World Cup Trophy, was introduced in 1974. Made of 18-karat gold with a malachite base, it stands 36.8 centimeters high and weighs 6.1 kilograms. The trophy was made by Stabilimento Artistico Bertini Company. It depicts two human figures holding up the earth. The current holder of the trophy is Spain, winner of the 2010 World Cup. Jules Rimet Trophy. The Jules Rimet Trophy was the original prize for winning the Football World Cup. Originally called Victory, but generally known simply as the World Cup or Coupe du Monde, it was officially renamed in 1946 to honor the FIFA president Jules Rimet, who in 1929 passed a vote to initiate the competition. It was designed by Abel Lafleur and made of gold-plated sterling silver on a white-yellow marble base. In 1958 this base was replaced with a high base made of lapis lazuli. It stood 35 centimeters high and weighed 3.8 kilograms. It comprised a decagonal cup, supported by a winged figure representing Nike, the ancient Greek goddess of victory. The Jules Rimet Trophy was taken to Uruguay for the first FIFA World Cup aboard the Conte Verde, which set sail from Villefranche-sur-Mer, just southeast of Nice, on June 21, 1930. This was the same ship that carried Jules Rimet and the footballers representing France, Romania and Belgium who were participating in the tournament that year. The first team to be awarded the trophy was Uruguay, the winners of the 1930 World Cup. During World War II, the trophy was held by 1938 winners Italy. Ottorino Barassi, the Italian vice president of FIFA and president of FIGC, secretly transported the trophy from a bank in Rome and hid it in a shoebox under his bed to prevent the Germans from taking it. On March 20, 1966, 4 months before the 1966 FIFA World Cup in England, the trophy was stolen during a public exhibition at Westminster Central Hall. The trophy was found just 7 days later wrapped in newspaper at the bottom of a suburban garden hedge in Upper Norwood, South London, by a dog named Pickles. As a security measure, the Football Association secretly manufactured a replica of the trophy for use in exhibitions rather than the original. This replica was used on subsequent occasions up until 1970 when the original trophy had to be handed back to FIFA. Since FIFA had explicitly denied the FA permission to create a replica, the replica had to also disappear from public view and was for many years kept under its creator's bed. This replica was eventually sold at an auction in 1997 for £254,500, when it was purchased by FIFA. The high auction price, 10 times the reserve price of £20,000 €1 or £30,000, was led by speculation that the auction trophy was not the replica trophy but the original itself. Subsequent testing by FIFA, however, confirmed the auction trophy was indeed a replica, and FIFA soon afterwards arranged for the replica to be lent for display at the English National Football Museum, which was then based in Preston but is now in Manchester. The Brazilian team won the tournament for the third time in 1970, allowing them to keep the real trophy in perpetuity, as had been stipulated by Jules Rimet in 1930. It was put on display at the Brazilian Football Confederation headquarters in Rio de Janeiro in a cabinet with a front of bulletproof glass. On December 20, 1983, the wooden rear of the cabinet was pried open with a crowbar and the cup was stolen again. 4 men were tried and convicted in absentia for the crime. The trophy has never been recovered, and it is widely believed to have been melted down and sold. The Confederation commissioned a replica of their own, made by Eastman Kodak, using 1.8 kg of gold. This replica was presented to the Brazilian president in 1984. FIFA World Cup Trophy. A replacement trophy was commissioned by FIFA for the 1974 World Cup. 53 submissions were received from sculptors in 7 countries. Italian artist Silvio Gazzaniga was awarded the commission. The trophy stands 36.5 centimeters tall and is made of 5 kg of 18-karat gold with a base containing 2 layers of malachite. It has been asserted by Martin Poliakoff that the trophy is hollow. If, as is claimed, it were solid, the trophy would weigh €70–80 kg and would be too heavy to lift. Produced by Bertini, Milano and Padano Dugnano, it weighs 6.175 kg in total and depicts 2 human figures holding up the earth. Gazzaniga described the trophy thus: the lines spring out from the base, rising in spirals, stretching out to receive the world. From the remarkable dynamic tensions of the compact body of the sculpture rise the figures of 2 athletes at the stirring moment of victory. The trophy has the engraving FIFA World Cup on its base. The names of winning countries are engraved on the bottom side of the trophy, and are therefore not visible when the trophy is standing upright. The inscriptions state the year in figures and the name of the winning nation in its national language. For example, 1974 Deutschland, or 1994 Brazil. In 2010, however, the name of the winning nation was engraved as 2010 Spain, in English, not in Spanish. As of 2010, 10 winners have been engraved on the base. It is not known whether FIFA will retire the trophy after they run out of space at the bottom. As recent images of the trophy show, there is space left for only 4 more engravings at the most, which means that should occur in 2030, when the tournament will celebrate its 100th anniversary. FIFA's regulations now state that the trophy, unlike its predecessor, cannot be won outright. The winners of the tournament receive a replica which is gold-plated rather than solid gold. Winners: Jules Rimet Trophy, a Uruguay Euro 1930, 1950, an Italy a Euro 1934, 1938, a West Germany a Euro 1954, a Brazil a Euro 1958, 1962, 1970, a England a Euro 1966, FIFA World Cup Trophy, a West Germany a Euro 1974, 1990, a Argentina a Euro 1978, 1986, an Italy a Euro 1982, 2006, a Brazil a Euro 1994, 2002, a France a Euro 1998, a Spain a Euro 2010, see also. FIFA World Cup, FIFA World Cup qualification. References. External links: The story of the 1966 theft. The Observer, FIFA Trophies, official website of Silvio Gazzaniga, the sculptor of the trophy, Poliakoff, Martin. Chemistry of the World Cup Trophy. The periodic table of videos. University of Nottingham A.